Hey, Shalom, coming to you in the name of Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem B'cha Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who taught this truth, and salutes unto the Arkim that continue to push the word in truth and in sincerity. This is just a quick hit. Now, yeah, man, as yeast puffs up the dough or makes the mixture dough fluffy, so sin puffs up the soul of a man. Okay. Now this is actual physical yeast, and it says yeast, a tiny single-celled microorganism, a type of fungus, is an example of a biological raising agent. Yeast is used to make bread dough. During baking, the carbon dioxide expands and causes the bread to rise further. The alcohol produced during fermentation evaporates during the bread baking process. Okay, so basically what makes dough puffy, what makes the bread rise, is the yeast microorganism. Okay, now scripturally, leaven is related to sin. Okay, let's get that. Okay. So this is 1 Corinthians 5 and 6, and it says, "Your glorying is not good. Know ye not that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump?" Because when you're boastful, when you're prideful, when you're glorying in yourself, you're puffing yourself up, man. Just like bread without yeast is flat. We're heading up into the Passover soon, which leads which leads directly into the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Where we don't consume anything with leaven in it. Okay, but the reason why the Pesach bread is flat is because it's baked without yeast. Okay, without that leaven, man. Okay, so spiritually we don't want to have leaven within us, because leaven is equated with sin, man. And it says a little leaven of the whole lump. So it doesn't matter if you don't have you could think, it's just a small thing, this and that, all of that type of thing. But guess what? That small thing is going to ruin the whole lump. All right? That small leaven within us could end up ruining our whole character, Okay? This is why we're always examining ourselves, man. And we should be. All right? Especially leading up to the Passover, man. Okay? Because this is house cleaning season. This is 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. Examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves? How that Yahweh shines in you, except you be reprobates, man. Okay. And let's look up that word for reprobate, for edification, and it's what? An unprincipled person, sinner, who is not of the elect. Whew. And this is from the Oxford Dictionary. I wouldn't have expected that. Wow. A sinner who is not of the elect and is predestined to damnation. Wow. So that's heavy, man. We don't want to be that, Okay. So it's time to examine ourselves, and I speak to myself first and foremost, man. Pride is not a good thing, man. Okay, it's pride. I'll close it out on this. Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Puffed up, haughty, high, glorified. All these are things that we don't want to do, of ourselves, man. Let the Lord glorify us in due time, man. Just like when Yahushua finished his test, he said in John 17, now glorify me, Father, as I was with thee before, you know. But whilst he was on the earth, when they tried to make him a king and all of that, he ran away because it wasn't time for that, man. So, you know, in due time, let the Lord magnify his men, you know. But for now, man, you know, that glory and that high-minded, haughty spirit, something we want to stay far, far away from, man, you know. So it's just, you know, a couple of scriptures, some food for thought, you know. As I said, and I'll say again, especially as we're heading up into the Passover season, in Israel, Mountains, you know.